Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, service technician for Advanblack, and today I'm going to show you how to put our T-Sport fairing on a street bob. Now, we recently did a video on this same fairing on a lowrider, but this one installs a little bit different. So like I said, you can get this color matched from Advanblack to match your bike. If you're not sure of the color of your bike, make sure to call Harley-Davidson and run your VIN number and find out what color your bike is before ordering. Now, this fairing is made from heavy-duty ABS. It's really thick, it's black on the inside, of course color matched on the outside, and we do have a smoked windscreen that goes on this as well, and I'll show you how to get that installed here in just a little bit. Inner brackets are going to come installed on the back side, but we do have some hardware over on the soft table that we have to get installed before we put this on. That includes a headlight relocation kit and then the windscreen brackets themselves. So let's get the camera over here and let's get started. So over here on the bike, the very first thing we want to do is get the front fender covered up, because you're going to be working directly over the top of this fender and you don't want to take the chance of damaging this. Also, if you can get the bike upright, it's going to make this go a lot easier. So the first thing that we need to do is remove this headlight by the bracket right here, right in the bottom of the tree here. You've got a 1/4 inch hex bolt, so we're going to go in here and loosen this. You pick the headlight up off of the pin, and we're going to just let it hang down right here for right now. So there's a pin right here at the top. There's a hole in the bottom of your headlight bracket, and that just keeps your headlight from going left or right. So the next thing we need to do is remove this cable clip and get it out of our way. So we're going to take a 3/16 hex, take this bolt out. So now we're going to take a 3/4 inch wrench and we're going to loosen these two bolts. These are bottom of your risers for your handlebars. So we're going to take our top bracket from the kit. You've got a bolt, a washer, and a nylock nut here. You can see how those get installed. We're going to do that on both sides. Now once you have those installed, we're going to make sure that we put the bracket between the nut and the aluminum washer that's on the bike. Once we have that pushed all the way on, we can go ahead and tighten these back down. And so it's going to be hard for you to see what I'm doing in there, but the sides of these brackets, as you can see right here, have a notch out where it kind of goes at an angle and goes up. So basically this top part is just going to hook on to these bolts, but you want to make sure that you have it between the bracket and the washer. And you want to make sure that these brackets are on the outside of this bracket. We can leave that loose for right now. Now inside your hardware kit, you're going to have a small bolt like this, a washer and a nylock nut. You're going to have 2 sets of those, and you're going to have this bracket. So we take this mounting bracket that has the hole towards the bottom, the wings towards the front of the bike. They're going to attach to those wings on the inside. It's your lower fairing bracket. But you need to make sure you put this behind the headlight wire. Inside the kit, you'll have a small button head bolt, washer, and another nylock nut. Now, it may be hard for you to see what I'm doing, but once I actually get it installed, I'll put the camera in there so you can see it. Once again, do not tighten that all the way. Now with those top ones loose and this bottom one loose, you want to push everything up and set that bracket on the bottom of this tree so it lines up with this hole. Now you have a long button head bolt in your kit. You're going to lift this bracket up until it's on top of the tree, and that hole lines up with your original hole. And you're going to slide this through. So once we have all that tightened down and we got our bolt shoved through the middle here, we're going to take our headlight relocation bracket. You see this lip on the back, that's going to go up and it's going to go to the back of the bike. So this is kind of hard to do by yourself. You want to get this nut on the bottom of the bracket, get this started, set the headlight back out of the way again. That lip on the back side is going to hook the back of the tree to keep that bracket from moving left or right. We're going to make sure this bracket is facing the front. I'm going to go in here and get this bracket tightened up. Now the remaining bolt is a button head bolt, and this one is going to go through the bracket into the bottom of our original OEM headlight bracket. So we're going to take a little blue Loctite, put on that bolt. We're going to turn and set our headlight up into place. Go through the bottom of the bracket. And now everything is installed. Now we're gonna move on to the windshield. Now in our windshield hardware kit, you're gonna have several nuts, bolts, and washers, and I'll walk you through how to use all of this. Now, as you can see on our windshield here, we have 4 holes, 2 small ones, 2 large ones at the bottom. We're gonna take our rubber grommets and we're gonna poke those through the bottom ones first. So we're gonna take the plastic piece, a metal bracket, put that on there. One of the black short screws go from the outside in. You have 6 nuts. 4 of those are nylock nuts and 2 of them are just regular nuts. We're going to use a regular nut on this one. You're not going to tighten any of this down until we actually get it installed on the windshield. You're going to build 2 of those. So you're going to go through there, black bracket, regular nut. Now from there, you're going to grab the 2 silver bolts, 2 large washers, and 2 nylock nuts. Now from here, to put our windscreen on, you're going to take the long black bolt, the black washer, a silver washer, and your nylock nut. You're going to put the black bolt and black washer through there. On the inside, you got your silver washer. Now we're going to take our top adjustment bracket for our windshield, and you can see this has a slant on it here. You want to make sure that that slant is going out away from the bike. You're going to take a small button head bolt, a silver washer, your bracket, slide that through. We're going to go through the bracket on the fairing and put a nylock nut on the other side. You're going to put your bolt through your bracket, this bracket through the inner fairing bracket, silver washer, nylock nut. Go ahead and get that started, making sure the slant is going away from the bike so it lines up with the curve in the windshield. And do that on both sides. We're going to grab that stem on the inside. We're going to bring it up till it meets the windshield. Black bolt, black washer. And we're going to go ahead and start that on both sides. Now with those brackets still loose on the bike, you can see that this windshield is adjustable. So if you want to pull this up and get more air in these sides, you need to pull it up and tighten it down in that position. If you want it all the way back, you pull it back and you tighten it in that position. So that is the Advanblack color match T-Sport fairing on a street bob. Pretty straightforward, easy install. Definitely something you can do in about 2 hours, even if you've never done one before. Just take your time, follow the directions, and you'll have it installed in no time. If you want to get your hands on one of these, I'll put the link down in the description down below. Now, the first 3 days that this video is dropped, it'll be available through dealers only. After that 3rd day, I'll put a product link in the description. It'll take you straight over to the website where you can purchase it. But if you have any questions on this install, leave in the comment section down below and I'll try to help you the best that I can. I'm gonna get out of here and get myself back to work. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.